Welcome to Ship It Stadium. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the American Giants going up against the Zombies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Garrett Crochet.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Not close with that one. And the count's full. Santander hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. And takes low for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. First pitch misses. Page. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
2-2.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is J.D. Martinez. Liner, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
1-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones. And they get the out on Jones. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Ground ball to the right side. And he's out on the tag.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That clips the zone and a count 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down and
gets dirty, gathers and throws, and that's very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Page back to work. And there's a ball. And that's outside. And a count now 2-0. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
There's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
That one misses.
Nope,
so a leadoff walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Mookie Betts now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That misses.
No, that missed.
And the count even 1-1. Harper on at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
In the dirt. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. Bautista makes the catch for the out. Jason Varitek, the next to hit.
Jason Varitek.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Satchel kicks and delivers.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That's too low. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Junior makes the play. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Betts makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, Jason Varitek.
Number 33, Jason Varitek.
One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able
It's
to catch
0-1.
up to that velocity.
That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
The next
No,
offering
that's high.
misses. And that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one
2-2.
way inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. As we
Leading
go
off
to the
for
last
Chula
of the
Vista,
third.
the
And
center
now the
fielder,
center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Bautista makes the play. One up, one down. So the
Now
lineup
batting,
flips over.
shortstop,
And now it's Frankie
Francisco
Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
Lindor.
And that is out of play. Lindor, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. The 0-1
No,
is
that's
outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one
Nope,
missing
ball.
inside, a sharp slider.
2 balls,
Still
1
tied at
strike.
0, last of the third. Misses off
That
the
missed, that's a
inside,
ball.
and now 3-1. Lindor swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him
Counts
another
full.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Towards first, McGuire takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Jose
Now
Ramirez.
batting, the third
Struck out
baseman,
swinging his
Jose
first time.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Page winds and fires. And a good eye
No, that
there.
missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitches in the
2-2.
dirt. The count now 2-2. That one
No,
just
ball.
misses.
He should get a pretty
Ball
good
count.
pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. JD Martinez stands in. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. That one in the
Ball,
dirt,
that's down.
and the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. And that
Ball.
just misses. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That's towards center. Junior under it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. At the plate, Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, these guys
No ball,
just
one
lacking
strike.
discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're
Nope,
chasing
ball.
outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Makes the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. Flied to right his first time. That one
ball,
misses
no
in the dirt.
strikes. Did he go?
Raines tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom four. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Out to center. Griffey in pursuit. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next
ball.
pitch.
Harper stands in here, leaves
One
that
out.
one off the inside. In there
Yeah.
for a strike at the top of the zone. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one popped in the air, left field. Raines makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. In the dirt,
That's a ball.
and it's 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
0-2 now. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1. No, that's outside. Ball.
And a strike in there. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the fifth. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Jason Varitek digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Bregman. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Page back to work. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this. Inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Full count.
In the air, left field. Rains. Makes the grab. 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And he gets Bregman. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul straight back. Satchel comes to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the American
Top 6.
Giants,
Now,
right
Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident. They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
And that one clips the corner.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Good job to fight that one off.
Two and two.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lindor makes the play, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Raines at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
1.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball. 3-1.
Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confident.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 4-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Miller, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021.
0-2.
Two outs. Pitch misses
1-2.
there, and a count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Santander racing after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Now pitching, Wally Fingers.
And that misses. 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Torres over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now J.D.
Now
Martinez, 1 for 2.
J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
In the dirt, ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It
The
wasn't an
fielder,
intentional
number
walk, but
25,
he wasn't exactly
Anthony
trying to attack the zone either.
Santander.
Santander in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next pitch off the plate. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And there's one down. So digging in, Mark McGwire. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's outside. Man, if first one away.
Now pitching, Raleigh Fingers.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Rod Carew. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Swing and a miss.
2-1's the count.
Ramirez to second. What a double play that was. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Now pitching,
Gregory Soto into the game.
Soto.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's outside. And a slider misses down and away. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And Mookie takes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Close,
Count is
but
full.
called a ball. And now 3-2. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Varitek, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And delivers
That's the ball.
outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's a
That's the
ball.
ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
That's
missed.
inside. That's the ball.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a
Tanner
Now
Scott
coming
gets
into
the ball
pitch
now,
hitter.
and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his
Marquez.
fastball. And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's in there at the knees. Late with the swing there.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I
1-2's
love
the
the way
count.
that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty
Ball.
much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the
2-2.
pitch sequence.
Out to short, Smith. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. We go to the 8th, and now Jason Varitek. And takes
Ball.
low for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. That's off the
No, that
inside
missed. That's a
corner.
ball.
2-1. Just
Outside,
missed.
ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
What you
Varitek
got?
checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells
The
you
right
that
fielder,
that's the pitch he
number
has the most
19,
confidence in right
Jose
now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bautista.
So up next, Jose Bautista, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the dirt. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got
One
away
and one.
with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot
Oh, yeah.
very often against a guy like this.
1-2.
Inside,
Nope, ball.
just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting.
And now the
designated
DH, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 3. That one
No,
misses,
that's out.
and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that
One.
ground ball double play. But in this count,
2
you're going to have
balls,
to
1
give
strike.
in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. And now Ozzie Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Hammered. Base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you
The
rip a
left
line
fielder,
drive
number
the other
30,
way, you
Sam
feel really good
Ray.
about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. That's inside.
Full count.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So
Take
a
your base.
leadoff walk. Next to hit, Jose Ramirez.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now pitching.
Mark Davis
Mark
on to pitch out of the pen here.
Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely
Ball.
one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the
No,
catcher,
that's
but
low.
if you're
Ball.
anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a
Miss.
4-pitch
Ball
walk.
4. Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's J.D. Martinez. First
That's
pitch
the ball.
doesn't find the
Outside.
zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how
No,
he
that
handles these pressure situations.
2-0.
Tying run at the plate.
Nope. Ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner and
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lindor zipping around third. 1 runs in. They're waving Ramirez home. The relay to the plate.
big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true
0-1.
professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's the ball.
inside edge. Outside. And that's ball 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next
ball.
pitch is outside. And ball 4 to
Ball
a
4.
board.
Runner, take your
Walks
base.
out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And fouled off. Misses
That's a ball.
outside. And that is ball 1.
1-1.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some.
Lucas Erceg on to pitch here.
Well,
Now
the best
pitching.
relievers love the opportunity
Lucas
to come in and protect a tight
Erceg.
lead late in the ball game. Some of them are
Throws to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Now the third baseman,
Leading off
Chipper
for
Jones.
Sacramento,
He's
the
already
third
homered
baseman,
here in this
Chipper
one.
Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Chapman measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds,
0-2.
and he was born in Cuba. And that one
That's
is
the ball,
downstairs. Going to count 1-2. And that one
That's the
missing
ball.
low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count.
That's
He's
the
going to
ball.
have to go to something else to get him out.
Count's full.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now the center fielder, Ken
number
Griffey
24,
Jr.
Ken
He's
Griffey
already
Jr.
homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Chapman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And now it's even
That's a
up.
ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
2 out, space is empty. Here is Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is
1-2.
just too good to fail.
The 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
There's a swing and a drive. Marte makes the catch. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, going, gone. He circles the bases. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Alex Bregman. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Line drive, Jones. Sends it across to first, and they get Bregman for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Just off the inside edge. 1 out,
1-1.
base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss.
They can live up in the
2-2 is
zone
the count.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
Full count.
Hitters got to look down in the zone.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That's to third. Chipper fires to first. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Now it's going to be Rod Carew. So
Pinch
now a
hitting,
pinch hitter,
Mickey
Mantle.
And this is a big at bat
Now
coming,
pitching.
Boog. Definitely a little added
Look it.
pressure on him here.
And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Fastball is outside.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the
1-1.
bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the
1-2
bottom
the
half
count.
of this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Got him! And 2 away now. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swung on, belted. Marte hustling after it. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jose Ramirez. Ersig back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. Inside. 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar
2 balls,
gun.
2 strikes.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Ball 4, he walked him. And that keeps things going. First and second, no outs. J.D. Martinez now at the plate. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's whipped for a base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run. And they walk it off in extra innings.